which is the toughest job that pops into your head? Well, balloons, newspaper, flour, and a pinch of wit. That's the perfect combination to have a great Mexican fiesta. Piñatas are one of the most iconic elements of Mexican traditions. So today we are making piñatas, and we are doing it a la Mexican.
In Mexico, we are all about getting down to business. We are not afraid of getting our hands dirty, and we'll definitely find new ways to get the job done. My name is Chack, and in this Mexico News Network's original series, I'm going across the country looking for extraordinary people that do things the Mexican way, just to show you how Mexican wit can overcome any challenge. And I'm doing it a la Mexican.
Hola Sandra,
Hola,
¿cómo está?
bien.
So we're going to start with a star-shaped piñata for the guys to have fun in a party, in a Mexican party. So let's see how it goes.
There are many theories about the origins of piñatas. Some of them say that Mayas had a game where they had to break a clay pot full of chocolate blindfolded. Today, there are a lot of different types of piñatas, and the most popular ones are made with balloons.
Could you imagine doing this once and again and again and again for doing like a bunch of piñatas all day long? Here Sandra has adapted a regular vacuum just to fill up the balloons instead of using her own lungs. So she has adapted a lot of tape, a piece of plastic, and the vacuum here to fill up balloons.
Sandra has made her way of living out of this Mexican tradition. She gets her raw material recycling newspapers that otherwise would end in a dumping yard.
Traditional piñatas are made with clay pots. However, clay pots right now are pretty expensive. The central part of a piñata is a balloon, which is all covered with newspaper and a special glue that we're going to see its preparation later.
This special glue is called engrudo, and it's one of the oldest ways to stick things together. In the past, it was commonly used for pasting up posters on walls along the sidewalks, and especially in Mexico, it's used to produce handcrafts made with paper.
Now, the next step of the process is that we have to tie everything up with a string, so when we hang it up, it doesn't fall all apart, okay? So now the heart of the piñata is ready, and we have to put it outside hanging on the sun so it can dry completely. That's tall.
No, con la varilla.
Oh, that's Mexican wit. Now, in case the sun is not coming out like today and we have to dry the parts of the piñata, Sandra here has adapted this thing, which is an air extractor from the kitchen of a hotel. That's really smart. Now Sandra is going to show us how to make engrudo, which is the glue that is used to paste all the papers to make a piñata. Come with me.
Engrudo is made with flour, hot water, and vinegar as a preservative.
And just like baking cakes, the tradition says that not everybody is good for making engrudo. There's not a scientific cause for that, but they say that if you're not good for doing it, your engrudo is going to be or thin or very thick, and it's not going to be used for making piñatas.
No está negro porque sea un ingrediente más.
Pero se ve feo.
Lo del fondo de la olla.
Sandra is able to produce up to 10 piñatas every day. She uses her wit to solve every situation she faces when making piñatas.
In case you don't have an extra table to put something on it, a couple of buckets and you have a table. Not so bad.
Ponemos medida. Hasta acá van a ser de largo nuestras pestañas.
Piñatas have a lot of different designs, not only horses or sombreros. You can find cartoon characters, stars, and even superhero-shaped piñatas. All of them are colorful, and they are always fun to break in Mexican fiestas.
So now this piñata has to be left outside under the sun so it can dry off. And then it will be ready to receive the decoration and it will be ready for the fiesta. This piñata was out in the sun for a couple of days, so now it's hard and ready, and we can now decorate it with very colorful papers, so the kids will love it.
Breaking piñatas is fun, but it's also full of symbols. It refers to the fight of humans against deadly sins. Each point represents a sin. The bright colors mean the devil's temptation, and the fruit inside the piñata is God's grace.
So this is how a finished piñata looks like. You could tell it's simple, but it takes a lot of hard work. So thank you, Sandra, for showing me that you truly work the Mexican way.
Muchas gracias a ustedes.
Let's have a Mexican fiesta and see you next time.
If you have the guts to do things a la Mexican, get in touch with us through our social networks, and you could be in our next episode.